So apparently I reached the video size limit, which is hilarious. I just ramble way too much while I'm waiting for this to boot, but the bar's moved mostly across. It's booting really slowly, presumably because it's booting off a USB drive that has probably overheated by now, because I will call this complete and utter garbage. This USB drive is complete and utter garbage, and actually it has not overheated. Though I'm not sure if it's still booting. Yes, it is. Here we go. So this is, what is this? This is the, gray screen of waiting. And now it's going to ask me if I want to use English. Which, of course I do want to use English. Because I speak English. So now I have to go to Disk Utility and initialize my main hard drive for installation. So we have my light on here. So this light on is, hopefully it'll format correctly. Presumably GUID? Maybe I should check on Tony Mac. Let's see. Oh. Well, this isn't going on anywhere, really, anyways. So, Tony Mac. GUID. Yep. GUID is what I should be using. OS X Extended Journaled, and I'm just going to name it Hackintosh SSD because that's what I name an SSD in a Macintosh. Which I don't believe Macintoshes do that by default. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't actually used a Macintosh with an SSD in it by default. I just use... So it's formatting there, and it's done. So I just use old Macs that I threw SSDs in. My newest Mac's 2011, and that's the one I gave to my mom. Hi, I'm documenting this. Which means I feel compelled to ramble while things are happening that are loading, even though I could just take pictures, but I kind of like rambling while things are happening. So, now I have Hackintosh SSD, which I didn't have before. Not sure if I filmed that part, but I only had USB before because I had an initialized Hackintosh SSD. So it's going to take 12 minutes to install on Hackintosh SSD, which is pretty good. And after that, I can go ahead and use Multibeast to install the drivers, and everything will be great. And the WAN show's starting soon because Team PGP just went live, and they start shortly before the WAN show. Team PGP, I don't actually watch, really. I occasionally watch them if I'm bored, but I subscribe to it because it's Wendell, and Wendell is really cool because he likes Linux, and he's good with Linux, and he likes AMD, and he likes IOMMU groupings, and virtualization, and a lot of other cool stuff. But 11 minutes remaining. So I'm not gonna make you sit through this, because that would be really boring.